G'day guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now I haven't done a proper video for a while. I'll try to keep this as short as I can. Now I'm going to make a Napoli sauce, marinara sauce for the people overseas. Just a basic tomato sauce you can put over pasta, chicken, schnitzels, parmas you can make up with it. You can use it as a pizza base sauce. Now the ingredients is onion, garlic. Now I'm using this convenient crushed garlic which I get from the supermarket, some basil. I haven't got any fresh basil, can of tin tomatoes, some chicken stock. Now I put some white wine in mine, and a good quality Sana olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. So let's get into it. This will be a quick recipe. Try it at home. It's very simple and it's absolutely delicious. Okay guys, now I've got my onion here. I've cut it in half. Now if you want to know how to dice onion, just cut it lengthways like this, go into the center and just dice. Well, that's our onion done. I've got another bit of onion there that I'll cut up. Let's go on to the next step. Okay guys, in a medium saucepan I now put a couple of tablespoons of the olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and I've added my diced onion. Now cook this onion for around about a couple of minutes until it becomes transparent. Don't brown it, so just cook it for a couple of minutes and then we'll add the garlic. Okay, now I've added the garlic. Now this crushed garlic, I don't do measurements, I just put whatever I think, but for a medium sized saucepan like this, probably 2 cloves of garlic is enough. Just if you're going to use fresh garlic, I'd chop it up and make it into a paste. Just chop it up really fine, put some salt on it. On the board, use the back of the knife and just press down on it until it becomes into a paste. Or you can have it sliced or diced, it's up to you really. So we'll just cook this for another minute and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, now I'll put the basil, dried basil. Now what I usually do is cook the basil. If it's dry, I usually fry it off. I don't put it when the sauce is being made because it's bitter. I fry it off for about a minute or two and then I can add my liquids in there. Okay, now time to add the liquids. Now I've got some dry white wine here. Now I'm going to use a little bit. Now if you're adding wine, make sure that you reduce it right down. You can have a little bit if you want still in the pot, but I reduce mine right down. I'll turn the heat up. Obviously the alcohol will evaporate and then I'll get on to the next step. Okay, now that's reducing. What I'm going to do is, I've got my gloves on. Now if you've got peeled tomatoes, whole peeled tomatoes, what you want to do, now I'm not going to blend these, I'm going to squash them in there and chuck them in. Now you're going to make a bit of a mess. So grab yourself some tomato out of the tin. You can use diced tomatoes if you want. San Marzano tomatoes are the best to use for this, but I can't find them anywhere. So just keep adding your tomatoes as you go along. Just squeeze them, get the juice out of them, and we'll get on to the next step. Okay guys, now I added about half a cup of chicken stock to it. I put some seasoning, some salt and pepper. Now I'm bringing it up to the boil. Once it's up to the boil, I'm going to turn the heat down and put it on a simmer. Now I cook my sauces for a while. This is a medium sized pot, so I'll cook this for about 20-25 minutes, and once it's up that time, then it's done. So anyway guys, a pretty easy recipe to make. Follow what I've done and try it out. Put on some pasta, on some chicken, whatever sort of meats you want. Give it a go. Thumbs up wherever my thumb is, and I'll see you guys later.